Hey, grade 7s, this is a 3.4 measurement. This is looking at variables and formulas, and something that you've done a little bit in the past, and we're just going to extend it a little bit. First of all, we have to refresh our minds remember what we learned about in algebra, variables. And these are letters in a formula that represent an unknown number. So like it could be a side length or a width length. It could be a perimeter, it could be a bunch of different things. Just any letter representing something that's unknown. Little further than that is what's a formula. And these are rules that are expressed with symbols of variables and they're constant. And so we're going to go through some examples here. Can you think of any formulas you've used from previous years to help you solve a question? So taking a look at this, we know that a formula right here, that the area of a square or a rectangle is length times width. That's a formula because it's a constant. If we're given the number for this side and this side, and in this case because they're all the same, we can use this formula to find out the perimeter or the area of this given shape. Perimeter is the sum of all sides, so it's like you have a starting point and you go here, then add this side and then add that side, and then finally add the fourth side. That is our perimeter. So in this case, we've got this shape, which is a square. We know it's a square because all sides are congruent, and that's what these little hash lines indicate. What would the area be, the formula for the area of this be? I'm going to pop it and see if you can see why this makes sense. S squared. Now that means, if we expand that, that means side times itself, or side times side. Well, area is length times width, right? But in this case, because S is the length and S is the width, that just means side times itself, or S squared. How about perimeter? Again, before we pop the bubble, we know that this is one side. We have to add up how many sides together to get the total perimeter. You should probably have it by now, 4 times S, or 4S. Looking at this, here's a rectangle. We have some congruency. We have the double congruency lines here indicating that these two sides are equal. And then we've got the single congruency lines right here and right here to show that the widths are equal. Alright, so what is the formula for area? Length times width. That's right. So it's this side times this side. That'll give us the area, the overall area of this beautiful drawing. Perimeter in this case. Now, a little harder actually than area. Perimeter is, starting at a certain point and you're adding up the length of all the sides. Well, as we do this little root here, let's think we've got one W, we've got one L, we have another W, and we have another L. So how many W's and how many L's did you add together? 2 lengths and 2 W's. And that's how we calculate perimeter of a rectangle. Here's a little practice. Using formulas we've learned, try to find the area and the perimeter of the following shapes. You can pause the video and then give it a shot. Alright guys, that's it. Have a great day.